Welcome to your first week of classes in Unity Distance Education. In this brief video, we will tour a typical Canvas course to help you see how to access course materials, submit assignments, and see instructor feedback. We will also cover a few more important resources for your first week. Whether you are new to higher education or just new to Unity DE, there are a number of ways that our model is unique. We want to make sure you're prepared to start off strong. So let's start with how things are organized in Canvas. When you log into the single sign-on portal, select Canvas. From your dashboard, select your course, and then we end up at the course homepage. In this video, we're giving a broad overview, so you can feel free to pause it to read these sections or watch the video and come back to read things more carefully. At the top of the homepage, you might see an announcement icon. Be sure to read those, as those are important updates from your instructor about what's going on in your course this week. We can also see on the homepage, if we scroll down, there's a welcome message, and below that, the course overview. You'll want to visit this right away. This page contains essential information about your course, as well as the honor code, code of conduct, and Tech for Success statement. You will need to confirm your agreement of this section in order to gain access for the rest of the course. On the home page, you'll see a link to the course project, as well as other resources. Finally, if you scroll down, you'll see the modules. Modules are where the course content lives. The progress bar will help you keep on track. Let's begin with Module 1, the content for the first week of class. In every Unity class, we start off with posting introductions. We have introductions for a few reasons. It helps to get to know your instructor and classmates, and it allows us to take attendance, which can be important for financial aid and billing. It also gives you a chance to practice posting and uploading files before submitting your first graded discussion, so you have time to troubleshoot if you have technical issues. In addition to the introduction, most weeks you'll have a discussion board post that is related to the content. These posts go into the discussion boards where your classmates can see them, and where you can post responses to each other. Before you begin, carefully read through the prompt to see what you will need to do, as not all introductions or posts will ask for the same information. When you're ready, click Reply, and then you can type your introduction right into this box. We suggest drafting your reply in a Word or Google Doc before pasting into this box. That allows you more flexibility and control over saving and editing your work. In discussion boards, we want the text to be visible for all, so avoid uploading text files unless you are prompted to do so. To add your photo, click Attach here, select the photo you want, and click Open. Once you're all ready, you can click Reply again here, and it will post your post to the discussion board. Moving on to our next set of tasks, let's go back to modules. In Module 1, we're going to select the learning materials because that's after the introductions. Learning materials contains all the content for the week, the assigned videos and reading materials. After we watch the videos, we can scroll down, and in these expandable menus, we'll see additional information. Once you've reviewed all of them, you can click Done, and it will update the progress bar. Our next task is another discussion board. This one is based on the content for the week. You'll notice that initial posts are due at 3 a.m. Eastern Time, which is midnight Wednesday on the West Coast. And response posts are due 3 a.m. Eastern Time on Monday. You will have needed to respond to 2 or more classmates' posts by Monday. To determine what your post will be about, review the information here. Since your classmates and your instructor may be in different time zones or have different work schedules, this format allows you to have several days and allows us to connect asynchronously. You should also view Rubric so that you know what you'll be graded on. Rubrics give very clear breakdowns of how you will be graded. The criteria is listed and the points available for each part. Many times students get in a rush to post a response, but they have neglected parts of the question, and so then they lose points on the assignment. To avoid this problem, it's a good idea to draft your discussion posts in a Word or Google Doc so you can review your thoughts and compare them to the grading rubric before you submit. All classes also have additional tasks beyond discussion boards. One other type of task is an assignment. Again, the instructions are here, and we encourage you to draft your work in a document ahead of time, as assignment submissions usually require a document upload. Some assignments will have multiple steps, so read through them carefully to be sure you are following each direction. If you have questions about the instructions, be sure to contact your instructor by sending a message through the inbox tool. Before you submit your work, again, view the rubric. In this example, we're going to upload a file. We can simply drag and drop, or we can select Upload. You can see here that I've dropped a file, and it should let me submit the assignment. But I need to select this box to say that the work is mine and that the information has been correctly cited. Now I can submit. From the landing page, select Project Overview, and then you can read about the final course project. All Unity DE courses have the final course project that pulls together your learning from the entire course. It's good to look at this early and see where the class is headed and begin thinking about it. Accelerated courses move fast, but a successful student plans time to do this work well. Feel free to reach out to your advisor for additional help with time management strategies. Your instructor will grade your work and give you feedback within 72 hours of the assignment due date. To see that feedback, let's go to the Grades menu. Let's look at this one. The work was a little late, so the instructor will adjust points accordingly to the late policy in the syllabus. To avoid losing points due to lateness, be sure to submit by the due date. If something comes up outside of your control, reach out to your instructor as soon as possible to discuss your options. But what is most important is to look at the components on the rubric and their other feedback. Here we can see comments from the instructor. They noted my late point deduction. And here's the graded rubric, the clipboard icon. The blue dot means I have not yet reviewed it, so once I've reviewed, that blue dot will go away. Clicking on the clipboard opens up the graded feedback that the instructor has left for you. Since many assignments will build toward the course project, it is critical to review this feedback so you know how to improve on your next task. Looks like this time the student only posted one discussion board response and so lost points there. When you receive comments on a graded assignment, be sure, if you want to follow up with your instructor, that you use the Canvas inbox function and not leave comments on their comments, because those are not notified. So if you want your instructor to respond within 24 hours, as we expect them to do, you need to make sure that you are leaving questions in the inbox function. So you select your course, and then you can select on Compose a New Message. At Unity, we do not offer alternative assignments, makeup work, or extra credit. If you didn't do well, you need to pause and think about the feedback so that you can improve for next time. Be sure to draft your work and review it next to the rubric before submitting. Many of your assignments, like the final course project, have multiple parts, and we don't want you to miss out on those points because you missed part of the assignment. And as always, don't hesitate to reach out to your instructor for more information or support.